A cloudy day here in the Eastern Highlands. This week we have reached another milestone with the house fully plastered. As we came in today to see the completed plastering work, we also brought with us the electrician and his team to start the wiring work.
I think part of that side, later the two, opposite side.
We are going through all the rooms with the electrician to agree on the location of all sockets, switches, and lights. Using the house plan, the electrician drew up a list of all the materials needed for the wiring job. We used this list to procure all the items.
My socket.
This is our checklist as we go through each of the rooms, and will also be a template to measure a job well done.
Socket outlet, my socket outlets, four. My opposite walls.
This area, the front of the house, will be the deck overlooking the mountains. It is 25 meters long and will have 4 outdoor lights spread across its length. We left Harare very early this morning. It is only now, late afternoon, that we are getting down to eat some late lunch that we brought with us. Twisted danishes and some fruit juice. The deck is proving to be an amazing place to hang out even before the house is completed. It's the views that compel us to sit here and just enjoy. It's incredible.
So, some update. We have returned to the homestead. We are coming to see the plastering work that was being done. You remember in last week we mentioned about the plastering that was going to be coming up, internal and external, or inside or outside. That has now been completed, and we are quite happy with the work that has been done with the plastering. The slab has also been done, and the floor is done, ready for tiles. Now they are working on the skimming to get the rooms ready for painting. They are also working on the fascia boards to install those around the house, as part of the roof. And then tomorrow we are expecting the guy from the company that will be doing our windows to come in. He'll be doing the measurements. He insisted on coming onto the ground to do the measurements for himself instead of relying on the blueprint or on the plan. So that's okay. You'll be coming tomorrow to do those measurements all the way from Harare. You come in and in the morning and you'll be leaving by end of day. And then you start working on the windows, which we expect to have the delivery come in the next week, in the next 7 days. So thereabouts. So with the windows, we'll be quite advanced. Tonight, we'll be sleeping here. We don't have the windows yet. As you saw, we're just preparing our room where we'll be sleeping tonight. And then we'll give you an update how the night went.
So because, that's the one cooking this one. I decided, initially I was going to do a mint stew and leave it on the side on the rice. But because of time and because of the eating food, I decided to do just one pot. Mince and vegetables. And then I'll do the rice on the side. So,
Mince and vegetables.
yeah. As soon as the rice is done, I can just quickly do this.
As is always the case, each time we come, I like to take a walk and have a look at the driveway to see its condition because it's not paved. So it's ever changing because of the delivery trucks that are always coming. It gets damaged, so to speak. So I just want to take you through the driveway, the way it looks right now. We hope to have it paved in future. Probably that will happen when we come to the homestead. But let's have a look at how it looks now. Okay, so we are at the start of the... Right, there is the house. Okay, let's go. We're just walking towards the main gate. We really look forward to be exercising every morning, walking up and down this driveway. It's right now I'm going downhill, but it's a bit of an uphill when I go back to the house. It looks fine, but it's decent. It's still decent, but as you can see, there's some, I don't know if you can see, but there's some bumps. And this will probably need to be removed. So you've got a lot of these tree stumps that are still to be removed. Here's another one. Here we'll come from where we are coming from. So this is just in its natural state, which is beautiful, peaceful, really lovely. Here's another one here. So if you go back to episode, I think it was chapter 2, when we're doing the bricks, we walked through this section here when it was still a miry jungle. But now it's great to see it this way. That has been cleared up. It's only that today is overcast, but if you're standing here around this time of the day, it's about 4 p.m. now, there will be a beautiful sunset coming through the mountains. Lovely. And another thing about the mountain you see here, the peak that you see in the distance, I don't know if you can see it right there. It looks so far, but actually it's very, very close. You'll be surprised when you come here just how close it is. I mean, it's really imposing. Okay, there's some water here dripping. I don't know if you can see the water. So there's a pipe running right across here, going this way to someone else's homestead. So it crosses our property. So the reason why it's leaking, as it were, is because it's actually a breather that helps with preventing any airlock. So yeah, it's a waste of sorts, unfortunately, but just about everybody does it here. Otherwise, the piping will be airlocked. So some 300 or so meters later, we are here at the main gate. This is where the entrance is to the homestead. So we plan to, actually on this trip we have brought the gates. Here's someone's pipe running across the road. It needs to be fixed. It's not supposed to be running across the road as it's doing here. Okay, right across, yeah. So where I'm standing now, if you go back to episode 1, is where we arrived when we came to have a look at the piece of land. Rumbi was standing here when she was saying, "Welcome to the homestead." She was right here. Okay, so now this is the homestead. The driveway is there, and this road passes, and it continues on right to other homesteads up in the mountains. There are some homesteads in the mountain. We'll take you down that road next time. So I've just stepped out here onto the service road. I just want to show you beautiful, beautiful scenery here. Okay, look at that. Look at that. So that mountain is actually in Mozambique. Okay, we are right at the border with Mozambique. That's a Mozambican mountain. I'll just be quiet for a moment. I don't know if you can hear that sound of water. So that's a river. There's a river down there that is flowing. Wonderful. Nice. And here is another, there's the same pipe that is also losing water here. Okay. This is not a breather actually, it's a joint that is leaking. But yeah, it flows all the way.
We temporarily removed the gate from its original position to allow delivery trucks to easily enter the homestead. We shall now be moving the gate slightly inside the yard to allow trucks to have an easy straight passage into the yard. This work should be completed in our next update.
Muchiri medu gwozi kuti murambe muri medu izotinoita tikadaita advantage yekuda rezoto vanhu vanotanga kutoita action saka nyaya iripo ngekuti tinotoisa porido apo taisa porido apo wire virtual apo tongoita futi the same yokwira futi kudai saka izvozvi zvimanje wayade kuisa kuti ngadidi na
Unlike yesterday, weather-wise, the day has started on a high note. We came out here to spruce up for the day and catch the first sun's rays. The builders have been up much earlier than us and are already at work. They are early risers and early sleepers. The air here is incredibly different from the city air. It is just a beautiful morning which we won't let pass without taking our morning walk.
Good morning. Yes, a new day. Quite a restful night actually, because we thought it was going to be cold. It was a cold night, but we tried to be warm. We just picked one of the rooms that we could set up and put our bedding there. The initial idea was to bring a tent, but because of the timing and things like that, we couldn't put it together. So we just thought we'd bring the blankets and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, we managed to pull off the night. It was just going to be one night here, but this will be our very first night at the homestead, which is quite exciting. We have never slept here, so we have had a taste of it, of how it is to sleep here. Our first night. The mountain was beautiful. I think the moon came out about 8 p.m. I couldn't film that because we were just trying to rest, but it was really lovely and very beautiful. And now the builders have started some work. We want to work on the fascia boards, and then after the fascia boards, we'll continue with the skimming. So yeah, let's see how it goes today.
What's that over there?
That's Loreto.
Oh, that's Loreto. My bananas. It is just so refreshing to come out here early morning and just enjoy looking in the distance. A distance filled with lush green beauty and an incredible mountain to top it off. This is the mountain we call the Honde Valley Alps. Lovely.
So we're just looking at this tree. It's standing in the way of some beautiful views up from the homestead. So we're just wondering if it can be taken down so that you can have clear views of the mountain. Yeah, we'll see.
As much as the night was cold, one of the reasons we kept warm was thanks to this plastic. We bought it for the septic tank system. We found a good use for it overnight as a cover for our bedroom window. We used some nails and wires to secure it against the walls from the inside, and it worked like a charm.
Homemade bread. What else?
Mushroom egg.
Ah,
Mushroom egg and leftover mince from last night's dinner.
yeah. So homemade bread, mushroom, egg, and leftover meals from last night's dinner.
An important item on the agenda this morning, now that we're done with breakfast, is to set up our first water tank. Up until now, all the water coming from the mountain source has been going directly to the fields for irrigation. It is now time for us to start on our long-term water storage project. This storage tank arrived the day before yesterday from Harare and will hold 5,000 liters of potable water. For now, we shall be using it as a backup tank for those days when we have glitches with our water line from the source. The plumbing work to follow will connect the tank to the house system. As for its location, we will also have to finalize this. This current location should work just fine. We expect the water to have good enough pressure. The setup today will be rudimentary, nothing professional, just a quick fix to get the tank collecting water immediately. Proper plumbing work shall be done in the coming weeks. So that's the main bedroom. So this is the study. Yeah.
waiting. These are my ladies and
yeah, so we're at the homestead. We just thought to come together to give you an update of how things have been going, how we've been finding it. My wife, Chef Rumbi, from Zimbo Kitchen. So, yeah, how has it been?
It's been amazing.
Mm.
I don't want to go back to Harare.
You don't want to go back to Harare?
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to having the project done as soon as possible, and we move in.
Okay.
It's been awesome spending the first night, and then of course extending it because didn't want to go yet.
Yeah. So we're supposed to go back today, and we just extended the stay just for one more night. It's absolutely peaceful here. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Beautiful scenery, great sunsets. You're actually disconnected from Harare. You don't know, and you don't care. Excuse me, but you don't care what is happening in Harare. You just want to be here, maybe holding a book, maybe just sitting meditating, you know. Yeah, so I too cannot be any happier because I'm finding it extremely exciting. Of course, it's been hard work to get to where we are, many disappointments along the way. You name it, from the builders, surprises, materials, and different things. Yeah.
There will always be surprises.
There will always be surprises, yeah.
This is finished and we need more of this, and or something doesn't come out the way we had agreed or you had thought it would.
Do you have an example of those?
Okay, this is finished just 2 days, and one of the builders was saying that they needed another, what is it called, cutting disc? What is it called?
The cutting disc for the grinder.
Yeah,
for the
like,
grinder.
Just from nowhere. But yesterday he had said we need some more nails for the fascia board.
Yeah.
He said what we have is not enough.
Yeah, we have to get.
Going to the hardware from here is not the easiest thing to do. So if you had told us about the grinder yesterday when we organized for the nails, then it will just come at the same time. So yeah, those little surprises.
Yeah, and by the way, we are 45 minutes away from the nearest, or from the only shopping center, the main shopping center. Yeah. So, and the road is 45 minutes because the road is bad. So if you're coming here, you will need a 4x4. I mean, look, combis use the road, but you need a 4x4 to have a comfortable ride. So 45 minutes away, it's not easy to rush back and get additional materials.
Yeah.
So being told that we need 2 more kgs of nails is actually a big deal, more than anyone can think. Yeah.
Though it's little,
Yeah.
but the ride back and forth, that's like an hour 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Just riding, going and coming back.
Yeah.
And the road. But still super excited.
Super excited.
Yeah, and can't wait.
So recipes from here for Zimbo Kitchen?
Yeah, so we just did a simple supper, and all-in-one meat and vegetable dish, and some rice. And then today we'll do sadza with the freshly ground tofu.
Yeah.
Meal. So we're gonna do some sadza, chicken stew, and spinach.
Yeah. So if you haven't watched it already, probably going to see one of the already about our visit to Chigai to get that meal done to the local Chigai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And what are the noises in the bedroom?
the builders are working hard
Yeah.
to get the dream to come true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the generator running, and they're using it to grind. I think it's electricians right now that are using it to lay their conduits, and the builders are doing the fascia boards.
Yeah. So they'll be at it for the next 10 days, the electrician, and then should get that done. That's the wiring only, but you're gonna need the fittings done and all the other, beautification, if you want to put it that way. So that will come later. Yeah, but it's exciting where we are. So look, guys, it's just a sit down to tell you what we think you may want to know, but we really don't know what you want to know. So if you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the down below. We'll have another Q&A, a sit down where we answer your questions if you've got any questions. So for those who are joining us for the first time, we're in Zimbabwe, in the Eastern Highlands, Wonde Valley to be precise. So that's where our new homestead is. You can go back to chapter number 1 on our channel, and you can follow our journey to where we are now. So we hope to keep you updated as we go into the future.
Yeah, and yeah, you said it.
Okay, thanks. Catch you next time.